Hi, Dr. Fitzpatrick. My name is Dr. Sarah Guarino. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I brought a copy of my resume for you.
Thank you. Have a seat.
Okay, can you tell me about yourself?
Sure. I went to Ithaca College and graduated with my DPT. I had a minor in sport and exercise psychology. And while I was at school, I participated in varsity soccer for my first 2 years. And then from there on, I continued with intramural sports. I was also in a few clubs. I was in Colleges Against Cancer and Habitat for Humanity. And I did a couple of volunteer work in the community. I went to a couple of the nursing homes and learned how to maintain and clean wheelchairs. And that was partnered with the occupational therapy program there. I also coached in the community, and I worked in the Ithaca College clinic, and we co-treated with athletic trainers.
Can you tell me about your strengths and weaknesses?
I would say my biggest strength is that I'm very hardworking, and I never don't finish my work. I'm very compassionate. I always put my patients first, and I work well with others, and I would like to think I'm good at accepting constructive criticism.
Okay. And your weaknesses?
My weakness is I'm a perfectionist, and I like to see things through start to finish, and I can sometimes have difficulties with time management because nothing ever looks perfect to me.
What interests you about this job?
I was initially drawn to the clinic because it's the oldest clinic in Ithaca, and I think that's quite an accomplishment. I also like that you do aquatic therapy 2 times a week at the local YMCA, and that's definitely something I would like to get involved in. Also, outside of hours, I saw that you do classes like preventative care and helping the elderly not to fall. And I like that because a lot of therapists don't focus so much on preventative care, and I think that's really important for a clinic.
What experiences have prepared you for this job?
My first clinical affiliation was 8 weeks long in an outpatient orthopedic setting, and we saw about 80% of our clients were for spine pain and back pain. And my CI was heavily focused on manual therapy. So I got to try out a lot of really interesting techniques. And I think that really prepared me for your clinic because you are very well known for your spine therapy. I also had a stroke patient at a local nursing home, and I worked one-on-one with her for an entire semester. And I got to know how to work with the elderly generation, which I don't think a lot of people get to do outside of school. So.
And where do you see yourself in 3 and 5 years?
3 to 5 years from now, I want to be focusing on a specialty. I think there's a lot of opportunities in your clinic because almost all of your therapists are specialized and you have 2 fellows. And I would definitely like to eventually get my fellowship, but definitely focus in on a specialty.
Okay. And do you have any further questions for us?
I do. I would like to know how long I would have for an initial evaluation with a patient.
Typically between 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. And what opportunities are there for continuing education?
We provide 2 education courses that are financially paid for, about 2 a year.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you for meeting with me, and may I just have a business card before we leave?
Absolutely.
Thank you.